everybody, welcome back to the Modern Roots Kitchen channel. Today we're going to be making some menudo. It is currently the day before New Year's Eve. We're getting ready for all the New Year's Eve festivities, so stay tuned. This is my space. This is my craft. This is Modern Roots Kitchen. Alright guys, so first things first, we got a selection, a beautiful array of dried chiles. We got chile guajillo, chile ancho, chile pasilla, we got some garlic cloves, we got some onions, we got some patas, pig's feet, and we got our cut up tripe for our menudo. So what we're gonna do to start off is we're just gonna rip the stems off of our chiles, and we have a little pot over here getting nice and warm. We're gonna toast our chiles, bring out all the beautiful oils and flavors from the chiles. We're gonna get a nice raisiny flavor, nice smokiness, all kinds of deliciousness. I don't use menudo mix powders. I feel like you lose a lot of flavor using the powders. It's not very strong. You don't get all the beautiful flavors from the authentic Mexican chiles. So I use the actual chiles. So we're just gonna de-stem all these, get them toasted up, and I'll see you guys for the next step. Alright guys, so we have our chiles toasting in our pan. We got some quartered onions and some garlic. I'm just gonna add it all to a pot. We got everything nice and toasted. I'm gonna add a little bit of water because we're gonna make the chili paste for our menudo. So I'm gonna let this boil for a little bit and then we're gonna blend it up. And that's gonna be the most amazing flavor for our menudo. Alright you guys, so we done toasted our chiles, we done boiled them, we blended them. So the next thing we're gonna do for our chili paste is we're gonna strain it because we don't want all that pulp and seeds and fibers floating around in our menudo. So I just got a strainer and I'm just gonna push it through just to get rid of all the excess seeds and fibers and whatnot. We wanna have a nice smooth broth in our menudo. We don't want like chunks. We don't want to be eating a bowl of salsa. We're just gonna keep ladling it. We're just gonna keep ladling it through our strainer, pushing all that liquid through, extracting all the deliciousness. Alright guys, so we have our chili paste nice and strained. We have our menudo already boiling in this big pot with a little bit of bay leaf. I'm gonna go ahead and add a few pinches of kosher salt. And we're gonna go ahead and add some pig's feet. This is gonna add almost like a gelatinous flavor, a gelatinous texture to the broth, and it's gonna add a lot of flavor. We're just gonna go ahead and dunk them in like this, that way we can grab them out later for serving. Just gonna toss those right into the pot. Lots of beautiful flavor. And the last thing we're gonna add is of course our beautiful chili broth. Put that right in there. Now I'm gonna save a little bit. I'm gonna let it simmer for a while and we're gonna go ahead and check the flavor, and if it needs a little bit more, I'll go ahead and add some. If it needs a little bit of salt. We'll go ahead and adjust for the flavor. So I'm gonna just let this boil. It's gonna boil for about 2 hours and our menudo will be done. So our menudo has been boiling for about 2.5 hours now. Should be getting nice and tender. All I'm gonna do is add 1 number 10 can of pozole or hominy. Add that right in there. You can't have menudo without pozole. Just gonna mix that up. We're gonna go ahead and check for seasoning. Actually, first of all, I'm gonna add a little bit of Mexican oregano. Give it some nice herbaceousness. Now we have a beautiful deep red color on our menudo. That's because of all those toasted, freshly dried chiles. So I'm gonna go ahead, check for salt and seasoning. Oh, it's hot. All it needs is a little bit of kosher salt. A couple big pinches. We're dealing with a lot of liquid. Go ahead and check that out. Now that is a super delicious pot of menudo. I'm super excited to serve it tomorrow for New Year's Eve. Super simple recipe. I'll go ahead and link everything down below, the exact measurements, so you guys can follow it. I hope you guys have a blessed New Year's Eve, and I'll see you guys in the next episode.
Oh, is it